Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the real United States, and welcome to Hershey, Pennsylvania. We're here in front of Hershey's Chocolate World. And before we go in, obviously, you're going to have to endure a little history lesson. So here in Hershey, Pennsylvania is where Milton Hershey founded the company, which is now world famous. I'm sure that probably almost everybody watching this at some point has encountered a Hershey Bar or Hershey Kiss or some other product made by Hershey's. Well, Milton Hershey tried to start a candy company in about 1873, and after 6 years, it failed. He went to New York. He tried to start a candy company. It didn't happen. He came back to Pennsylvania. He started a caramel company, and that succeeded. He sold it in about 1900 for $1 million, which in today's dollars would be about $28 million. And he took that, came here to what is now Hershey, Pennsylvania. It wasn't named that at the time, and started Hershey's Chocolates. So now this entire area everything is named for Hershey, the town, the streets. There's a theme park here. This is you could think of this as a mall. There are some other attractions in here. And like I said, there's a full-blown theme park here just across from us. There's a Hershey's Park. There's all kinds of things Hershey. So we're going to take you in. We're going to try and show you some of the highlights here at Hershey's Chocolate World. And I think that's it for my lecture on history. So let's go inside and enjoy the day. So as you can see here inside the main atrium, if you will, of the Hershey's World, pretty much everything is Hershey's themed. We have the Hershey Bar, we have the Hershey Kiss, and we have Reese's here as well. And people are coming a lot to get their picture taken by these iconic figurines here that are right inside in the main entrance. Now there's a short chocolate tour, there's a bakery. It's sort of like a miniature mall that's all themed around Hershey's products. And I can tell you, it's a very busy place. So people are coming from, well, certainly all over the country and perhaps all over the world just to come here and visit the Hershey World, Chocolate World. So let's see what else we can find. So amongst the many things that the Hershey company has sculpted with, besides chocolate, is Twizzlers, another branded product of theirs. It's a twisted licorice stick sort of like thing, only it's fruit flavored. And recently there was a television miniseries, Tut, came out. And in honor of the grand opening of this, they have sculpted this huge bust of King Tut. Now the way this was done, and I'll put a link down in the description below to their video, is they carved it out of a large block of styrofoam, and then this was painstakingly laid up, one piece of Twizzler at a time, over the course of about 3 weeks by 2 artists, until this entire thing was built up out of Twizzlers. So it's kind of a neat little display they've got here that they've done the coloration with rather nicely, between the blacks and a couple of different shades of red. And it's really very ornate. So they do a lot of sculpting also in chocolate. I've seen sculptures from around the country in various things, the Statue of Liberty, other things like that were sculpted out of chocolate. But this is one of the few that I've seen that's actually made out of Twizzlers. So if you're a Twizzlers fan, you really should come to Hershey and see this. Okay, in the center of the Hershey's World building here, if you will, is this huge glass atrium with a bunch of full-size banana plants and stuff. It's a beautiful setting. They've got an artificial water fountain, waterfall in here, and this is their food court. One of the things you're going to find here in the United States, pretty much ubiquitously, any place there's a mall or an attraction is going to be food. It's going to be food service, food court like this, and you can see that they've done a nice job about trying to theme it, sort of a quaint, small town kind of a feel about it. And there's everything. It's not just confections. While you think it might be just confections, there's savory dishes here, and a lot of them, they have like vegetarian wraps and things that are quite healthy. So if you want something a little lighter, and it's really a very nice setting. And again, they've done this beautiful job with these plants inside of this atrium that's well lit, so they can live year round because it's all enclosed. And it's just a gorgeous setting to come and sit and have your lunch after you spend a lot of time on your feet walking around and shopping and filling up on sweets. So I'm not entirely certain how good a footage I'm going to get here today, because this whole place is a little overwhelming. Aside from the crowds milling about and everybody's very excited, it's just the smell in this place is just overwhelming. And there's a variety of things here that aren't commonly available just every place. They have Hershey's Kisses, from the jumbo to the more jumbo to the absolute gigantic 1-pound Kisses. This is something that you do see in stores occasionally around the country during certain times of the holiday seasons, but it's something that isn't readily available just everywhere in the grocery store here in the United States. So, like I said, the whole place is just a little overwhelming with the number of confections that are here. It's just, it's massive. And as we pan around here a little bit, I'm going to have Bev follow me very carefully and slowly. It's not just Hershey's, of course. Again, it's Reese's and Twizzlers and all their other branded products. And it's just everywhere. It goes on and on and on. So I can't even, you could go into diabetic shock just smelling this place. Huge tubs of Twizzlers like we saw that were used for the King Tut sculpture. Kit Kat bars and just a little bit of everything. Wow, look at here. There actually is something without sugar in it. We have sugar-free York peppermint patties, so maybe that'd save my life. And thus far, since we've been here, I haven't actually partaken in any of the goodies, so I've been a good boy so far. I don't know that things are necessarily any less expensive by coming directly here to the Hershey facility, although they don't seem to be any more expensive. And certainly some of the things you can buy in large quantities are marginally less expensive than you would buy, say, at a grocery store or a convenience store. Since its introduction, certainly Reese's has become one of their premier brands. And for those of you like me who like chocolate and peanut butter together, look at this. This is just, it goes all the wraps all the way around. I could just sit in here and gorge myself. But this is an impressive display of chocolate and peanut butter, I want to tell you. I don't know, folks, from wherever you're watching this around the world, maybe you could go ahead and leave us a message in the comments below, but to me it seems like only in America would you have a 5-pound chocolate bar. I don't know, maybe you folks over in Central Europe there, you know, Switzerland or whatnot, maybe you have 5-pound chocolate bars. Let me know in the comment section below, but yeah, they claim to be the world's largest chocolate bar. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, fine. Live audience time. So I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Real United States. I hope you've enjoyed your trip to Hershey, Pennsylvania and to Hershey's Chocolate World. If you haven't already, I encourage you to pick, subscribe, and come along for the adventure. We love having everybody with us. If you got questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I love hearing from all of you. I try to get back to everybody I can. Please take some time to share this with your friends and family. We'd appreciate it, and it helps us out a lot. And as always, thank you for watching.